Hi there, my friend. Now we're going to be getting rid of all the negativity, all the negative thoughts that you've been harboring that collect in your face. Now, we're going to be doing this by a couple of ways. We're going to be pulling, plucking, snipping, brushing, wiping, tweezing away your negative thoughts, and we're going to be working on your breathing as well. Now, what I want you to do to begin with, to make you nice and receptive to all the work we're going to be doing today, is I want you to breathe in. Nice, big, deep breath. Fill your lungs. So, 1, 2, 3 on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. And out. Perfect. That's great. Now the trick to the breathing is very, very simple. You need to breathe in and then breathe out for longer, exhale for longer than you inhale. So, say for instance, you breathe in for a count of 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you breathe out for a count of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, do that with me. So, on the count of 3, if you breathe in for a count of 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And out for 7. 5, 6, 7. Okay, now what that does, if you exhale for longer than you inhale, that activates something called the parasympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system, which calms you down and helps you see the wood for the trees, helps you to get things in perspective. Okay, I can see quite a bit of negativity around your face. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be pulling away that negativity. I'm going to be plucking it away. So, okay, good. Okay, that's fine. Now, we're joined by Joey the Pug. Now, Joey's a dog who's also a Zen master, and he's just returned from a meditation retreat in the Himalayas, where he's been meditating very, very hard. So he's come home for a rest for today. He might snore, he might not. It's a voyage of discovery. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling and snipping. So if you can close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. That's good. And let's see. That's good. Good. Bringing out all the strands of negativity, and we're pulling and plucking and snipping, and we're throwing the negativity away. So let's just bring that. There's a big one there. Okay, good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. That's fine. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Eyes closed. And I'm going to be pulling and snipping. Pulling, snipping. Pulling, snipping. Pulling, snipping. And pulling, snipping. Pulling, snipping. and pulling, snipping, pulling, snipping, and pulling, and snipping, pulling, and snipping, pulling, and snipping. Okay, that's a lot of the negativity gone already. Are you feeling good? That's good. Okay, so now to get the more difficult bits, I'm going to be using these tweezers here. Now I'm going to be getting in all the nooks and crannies, all the crevices that you have on your face. Not that you've got crevices on your face, that sounded really rude. You've got a really smooth skin, but in amongst where your nostrils are. So I'm going to be coming in with this, and I'm just going to be getting those more stubborn bits. Now we're going to be pulling and plucking, pulling, plucking, pulling and plucking, and just along your brow line. That's fine. Good. If you can look down just ever so slightly, and I'm going to be just tweezing away all those difficult to get bits of negativity. Good. You got quite a bit of negativity there, but it's nothing that can't be dealt with. Okay, if you can lift your chin up just a little bit for me, and I'm just going to be working along your chin and along the contours of your mouth. Okay, Joe's very tired. Okay, good. Excellent, good. And just along again the side of your nose. That's great. Good. Now I want you to turn your head this way. So you're looking over there, and I'm just going to work along the contours of your ears. That's great. Good for you. You must be feeling lighter already, hopefully. And we're going to do the same on the other side, so if you can look somewhere over there for me. Okay, good. Joey. If you look over there for me. Perfect. That's fine. Okay, now we're going to be doing some more pulling and plucking. So I'm just going to be pulling and plucking away. Pulling and plucking away. Plucking and pulling away. Good. Plucking and pulling away. That's great. Okay, good. Excellent. That's fine. Okay. Now, going to be brushing away. Whoops. Going to be brushing away those bits of negativity that are a little bit stubborn. But first, I'm going to see what we're left with. So I'm going to be coming in a little bit closer, and I'm going to be having a look just to see where those negative bits of those negative bits are left over. Okay, good. They show up in ultraviolet light. You may not know this, but it's scientific fact. You'll need to trust me because I'm a scientist and I know all about these things. Okay, perfect. Okay, if you can look up to the ceiling and down to the floor. And if you can look to your left for me, please. And to your right. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're going to be brushing away those stubborn little bits of negativity that we didn't get before. I'm working with my friend here. Shh, be quiet. Okay, good. That's perfect. Okay. Now, when it comes to thoughts, negative thoughts, if you think of thoughts as a little bit like, let's have a think, a little bit like the ocean. Now sometimes you get on the surface of the ocean, you have very choppy waters. Sometimes they're hurricane conditions, typhoon conditions, and the waves could be 100 feet high. Now, if, however, you sink 30, 40 meters down into the ocean, it's not choppy at all. It's just a gentle undulation of the water. Now, deep down, that's who you are, inside. And all the turmoil, all the choppiness, all the negativity, that's the surface of the ocean when it's rough, when it's stormy conditions. Now, if you drop down into yourself, if you drop down into your breath, this is who you really are. You're not your thoughts. Thoughts are just if you think of them as a weather event, they come and go. Clouds, stormy weather, comes and goes. But you're the blue sky behind all the weather events. If you think of yourself like that. Now, when I say drop down, what I mean is you can access that part of yourself, the still part of yourself, simply by dropping into your breath, by grounding yourself, dropping into your breath. And you can do this anytime. You can do it at home. You can do it when you're outside and you're faced with a stressful situation. All you need to do is stop and drop. So, if you imagine, if you're feeling bad or if you're having stressful thoughts, just take a step back and breathe in. It's a new beginning. Breathe out. Let everything go. Okay. Breathe in. It's a brand new start, new beginning with every breath. Breathe out. Let everything go. Breathe in. It's a new start, new beginning. Breathe out. Let everything go. Okay. That's what I mean by stop and drop. Just take a step back. Observe the thoughts that you're having without getting caught up with them, without believing them, because 9.99 times out of 10, they're not true. Take a step back, look at them, stop, drop into your breath. See them for what they are, almost as if you're watching something on Netflix, something on TV. You don't have to believe them. You don't have to get caught up in them. And like as not, they're not true, and even if there's an element of truth about them, they're never as true as you think they are. Okay, so with me, I want you to breathe in. New beginning. Breathe out. Let everything go. Breathe in. It's a new beginning. Breathe out. Let everything go. Breathe in. It's a new beginning. Breathe out. Let everything go. Okay, good. Now, let's just see how we're doing. And I'm going to use 2 lights for this. I'm just going to see if there's any negativity left over. Okay, good. That's fine. Alright, there's a few very stubborn strands of negativity. So I'm going to be snipping away at those. Perfect. Okay. And I'm going to be doing some more plucking, so let's just take that and pull it away and pluck and throw it away. Okay, good. Pull and pluck and throw it away. Okay, good. Pull and pluck and throw it away. Pull, pluck and throw it away. Pull, pluck, throw away. Okay, pull, pluck, throw away. And pull, pluck, and throw away. Pull, pluck, and throw away. Let's just do a little bit more work with the tweezers here. So I'm just going to be coming up a little bit closer. Grab my trusty tweezers. We're going to be pulling away those bits of negativity that are sticking to you stubbornly because it's such an ingrained habit, all this negative thinking, all these negative thoughts. And you have to remember, they're just thoughts, they're just weather events, they're just mental events that come and go. Now, the thing about positive affirmations is that often people use them as a sort of cookie cutter type of thing. And positive affirmations, if they're done wrong, they kind of seldom work. Because the good feeling that you have once you're told these positive affirmations, they last for about 30 seconds and then they kind of evaporate. But there are 2 true positive things about everybody that I want you to bear in mind. Okay. And the first is you must realize that you are more, much, much more, you are far bigger than the stories you tell yourself. The narrative you have, the narrative of the things you tell yourself, is an infinitesimally small part of who you are and what your potential is and how big you are. You're already whole, and whatever you're looking for, you don't need it, because you're already whole. Now, the second affirmation is, it's always true for everybody, is you are enough. And that goes back to the first affirmation, is that whatever you're looking for to complete yourself, you don't need it. You already are. You already have everything you need. You just need to gain access to the bigger part of yourself, because it's often eclipsed by all the thought, all the mental chatter, all the monkey mind chatter that takes you for a walk and prevents you from accessing the bigger part of yourself, the whole part of yourself. The good analogy is the ocean depths, choppy water, rough water, stormy seas. If you go below, down here, it's very, very still, very, very wise, very, very kind, very, very compassionate, full of empathy, both for yourself and for others. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's have a look now with some white light, and we see that the negativity is all gone, but it's a little bit like showering or eating or drinking, something that you have to keep doing day by day. You have to keep an eye on your thoughts. It's not just a one-time deal, this thing. You have to keep an eye on your thoughts. Step back. If they're negative, look at them for what they are, just thoughts. You don't have to believe them. Half of what's wrong with humanity is people believing all the negative stuff that they tell themselves. They're just thoughts. They're not true. You're a wonderful person. And all your negativity, for the moment, is dissipated and evaporated. If you have any other problems, please don't hesitate to come and see me again. And remember the breathing. It's most important. If you ever feel stressed, just stop and drop into your breathing and you'll feel better. Okay, see you next time.